Hi, Skip McNutt here. I hope this video finds you well. Consider this a special report. We are in the midst of some craziness. You know, brick and mortar, inline, typical businesses are struggling big time, and they're looking for solutions. They're looking for answers because there's just so much going on, and so much activity now, of course, is focused online. And oddly enough, as long as the internet's been around and it's no new thing that we could shop online, the rigors of doing that as a vendor to jump in the arena have fallen short. There's a lot of people struggling and a lot of people that just coming up short and incredibly frustrated because finances are tough and the rest of it. And we've been focused on something for quite some time in terms of how do you approach the internet and do it in a way that is successful against the millions of other people who are trying to do the same thing. What are the keys? What are the signals that mean something to the consumer? What is it that attracts a consumer? You know, I often use the example of Amazon because they've done so successfully what others have tried and failed to do. They have a massive customer base, and they've generated that over time. They started out selling books, and now they buy and sell. They're kind of a broker, if you will, to buy and sell. Sellers come there with their products, buyers come to buy the products, and they have a trusted brand. But did you know that you as an individual can do the same thing? Part of that approach is knowing how to do it. Where do you get your customers? What kind of a product do you have? And that kind of thing. Well, the fact is, what this website is all about, what we've been involved in doing here to Propel Marketing Advantage, is creating a structure whereby anybody can come in and anybody can take their baby steps and know that those steps are going in the right direction. It's okay to be a beginner. One of the big classic problems, I've gone online and I've looked at all the YouTube answers and tutorials and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of stuff out there, and some of it's very good, and some of the instructional things, but the majority of things, particularly instructional, if I'm going in because I'm stuck on something I need to really figure out how best to do it, and I go online and I look at the last time that was posted, maybe I've been a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, that information was posted. When I go through and try to follow the steps or the instructions, nothing on my page matches what they're showing me on the screen. And that happens a lot. And it also happens relative to how-to videos and how to market. Most of the marketing field that's coming online now is so far behind the 8 ball that they really don't know how to capture the market. They don't understand buying trends. There's a lot of things they don't understand. Well, we're here to help with that. And what we've done is we connect you with a couple of sources. If a person wants to come into this world and you have no experience, no problem. There is a free online marketing approach. It's a platform that you can go in and you can get started and put all your basics in place in alignment so that whatever you do moving forward, you're going to do it the right way from the beginning. And you don't have to go down the road of trying this and trying that, failing at all these things and investing in all kinds of different things, only to come up with the fact that none of it really worked in today's market and the megatrend that's going on right now. So what this website is all about is connections. When you click on something here, you're going to get something that's current. It's all current relative to marketing concepts and product. The latest of what's available. There's a lot of education in there. There's 2 things that I'm talking about on this website. One of them has everything to do with driving traffic to your business. You know, historically it's location relative to your online business. You hope a lot of people drive by and they see you along with your advertising. That's what we relied on. That's not the case anymore. How you posture yourself online is the case. And how do you go after a target market that has already expressed an interest in what you have? That's what really driving targeted marketing to your website is all about. Or your website or your product or your funnel or whatever it is you're doing. So that's one of the major steps that you're going to get here, and in a way that I don't know of another platform that does this, where you have a free introductory, go in, do it right from the beginning, and as you go on, over time, if you want to get into the really advanced and more sophisticated things, and you're really serious about success long-term and building a solid business and a brand, there's lots of information, and some of that is paid information. Absolutely. And there's a lot of stuff you're going to pay that is not necessarily current that you're going to pay for. And that's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and most people go down that road. So that's one segment of it, all the marketing concept, how do you drive traffic, consumer mentality, and all those kinds of things. And then there's a product offer, and the product offer, I assure you, is one of the latest and greatest. And I'll give you this much of a hint on that. I, not that long ago, had a pretty major surgery. They referred to it as a quadruple bypass. I refer to it as a four-cylinder tune-up. I'm in great shape, and I've got energy, and it's all good. And I've been told that those who come through that surgery and whatnot, if everything's successful, and mine is, and a little faith on top of that, and life is going to be pretty good following that. So I'm in great shape, and I'm loving it. I also found out, because I have a real problem with all these drugs that have a long list of side effects. I was actually, by following the doctor's orders, I was on drugs that had all kinds of side effects. My hair was starting to fall out and all kinds of things. I quit doing that. I discovered a product. I'm not going to go way into the details on this other than to say it turned it all around for me. I don't do drugs. I'm not taking any of these prescriptions. That the products I am using have turned me around in so many ways in terms of inflammation and those kinds of things that we typically battle that we don't really understand what's going on, and specifically heart healthy measures that are all natural, and I don't have to take those crazy drugs anymore. And so it doesn't matter who you are if you're looking for health and fitness. There is a way, and it is natural, and it's pretty great stuff. And I'm a testimony of it, and I can show you testimony after testimony of people who say the same thing and they made that discovery, that you don't have to drug yourself up with all kinds of craziness. So anyway, so what this is all about, it is a product that is exceptional in its niche, that does what it's supposed to do. It's all the latest technology, involves some stem cell things that are amazing, and just some great stuff. Lots of information on it. All that's available to you. And then a platform as to how do you reach a target market that's going to appreciate that and want to purchase that and actually build a business. So that's what it's about. I'm doing this one because there's so much that's going on right now that it was urgent that we actually bring together. I have totally revamped my website, because I had an awful lot of things in there that applied to different kinds of marketing and, you know, all kinds of great ideas, tons of content, but it wasn't, in my mind, specific enough. And I wanted to give you something that's really specific, that hits the target, that anybody can get a hold of and run with, and start that venture into something that's going to be a long-term stable thing. So that's what this website's all about. And whatever you do in joining us, if it's business and you want to join, there's a little thing we call Internet Marketing Partnership. It's a powerful thing when you partner, and you're not all alone, and whatever you're doing, you're not doing it alone, you're doing it with other people that have a broad range of experiences that they can help you with. There's no such thing as getting stuck and you don't know where to go turn for answers and support. Internet Marketing Partnership. It's a great thing. I don't know of anybody else that's really talking about this and the dynamics of how it works, but it's here. So anyway, special message. Putting it out there. Stay tuned. Check out some of the links that I've got here to show you what's possible. And I thank you for listening this long. If you are serious about wanting your business, and and particularly if you're a person of faith, seek that inner voice and find out, is this right for me? If it's not right for you, that's fine. There are a lot of people out there that eagerly want something more. So, if that's you, and if you're just curious, join us. So I hope to talk to you again soon, and take this information and study it carefully. You don't want any regrets for what you actually missed. So thanks. Talk to you again soon. God bless.